Imagine walking into a room where criticism doesn't shake you, praise doesn't inflate you, pressure doesn't control you, manipulation doesn't work on you. Some people seem impossible to influence, not because they're cold or arrogant, but because they have mastered themselves. The Stoics believed the strongest fortress isn't built from stone, it's built within the mind. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Manipulators don't control your body, they control your reactions. The moment they can predict your emotions, they can predict your decisions. Today, we'll uncover 7 Stoic principles that make manipulation almost impossible. Because the most dangerous person isn't the loudest, it's the one who cannot be emotionally owned. Most manipulation begins with one simple desire, wanting to be liked. When your happiness depends on someone else's opinion, you've handed them the steering wheel of your life. Manipulators understand this. They praise you when they want something. They withdraw affection when they want control. One compliment makes you obedient. One criticism makes you desperate. Epictetus warned us that if someone else controls what you value, then they control you. Imagine a puppet. The strings aren't attached to its arms. They're attached to its emotions. Every compliment pulls one string. Every insult pulls another. Soon, the puppet mistakes movement for freedom. The Stoic learns something different. Approval is pleasant. It is never necessary. The day you stop chasing validation, manipulation loses its favorite weapon. Most people don't make decisions. They react. Someone insults them. They immediately defend themselves. Someone pressures them. They instantly say yes. Someone provokes anger. They explode. Manipulators rely on speed. They want you emotional before you're rational. The Stoics practice something powerful, the pause before every response, silence. A few seconds where emotion cannot steal the wheel. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, the mind can choose not to be disturbed. That choice exists only if you pause. Silence frustrates manipulators, because they cannot predict someone who refuses to react immediately. The strongest answer isn't always words, sometimes it's patience. People who constantly justify themselves often feel guilty, even when they've done nothing wrong. Manipulators know this. They ask endless questions, challenge your choices, demand explanations. Not because they need answers, but because they want you defending yourself. The Stoics understood something modern psychology confirms. Confidence speaks briefly. Insecurity explains endlessly. Imagine a mountain. Does it argue with the wind? Does the ocean explain why it rises and falls? No, they simply exist. Likewise, you don't owe endless explanations for every boundary. No can be a complete sentence. Calm certainty is stronger than elaborate defense. Many people become different versions of themselves depending on who's watching. Around family, one personality. Around co-workers, another. Around strangers, another. When identity changes constantly, it becomes easy to manipulate. The Stoics asked one question every day. Who am I when nobody is looking? If your values remain the same regardless of the audience, no crowd can reshape you. Marcus Aurelius was emperor. Yet he reminded himself daily that power, fame, and applause disappear. Character remains. Be consistent, not impressive, because consistency cannot be bribed. One of the greatest fears manipulators exploit is loneliness. People stay in toxic friendships, unhealthy relationships, bad jobs, not because they're happy, because they're afraid of being alone. The Stoics trained themselves to enjoy solitude, not isolation. Solitude. There is a difference. Isolation feels like punishment. Solitude feels like freedom. When you genuinely enjoy your own company, threats lose power. If you leave, you'll regret it. Maybe. But fear is no longer making the decision. A person who can walk away cannot easily be controlled. Lesson 6. Control your... Every manipulation begins with identifying your weakness. Maybe it's money, status, attention, love, recognition. Whatever you crave excessively owns you. Seneca wrote that the poor man isn't the one who has little. It's the one who always wants more. Imagine carrying a backpack filled with endless desires. Every desire is another handle someone can grab. The Stoic lightens the load. They enjoy success, but they don't depend on it. They appreciate wealth, but don't worship it. They value relationships, but never lose themselves inside them. The fewer chains attached to your heart, the fewer places manipulation can take hold. Manipulators study patterns. They know what makes you angry, what flatters you, what scares you, what triggers guilt. They don't need strength. They only need predictability. The Stoics sought emotional stability, not emotional numbness. There's a difference. A calm lake reflects reality clearly. A stormy lake distorts everything. When emotions become disciplined, your decisions become yours again. People stop saying, "I know exactly how you'll react." Instead, they discover something unsettling. You respond with thought, not impulse, and that makes manipulation incredibly difficult. Manipulation isn't defeated by becoming suspicious of everyone. It's defeated by becoming responsible for yourself. No one can control the person who doesn't chase approval, who pauses before reacting, who speaks with quiet confidence, who stands by their values, who isn't afraid of solitude, who masters desire, who governs emotion instead of obeying it. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire, yet his greatest victory wasn't over enemies. It was over himself, because the hardest chains to break are the invisible ones inside the mind. Freedom isn't when nobody tries to manipulate you. Freedom is when their attempts no longer work. Become that person. Not louder, not colder, simply stronger. And remember this, the greatest power you will ever possess is not the ability to control others, but the discipline to remain impossible to control yourself. If this lesson resonated with you, subscribe to The Marble in Mind for more timeless Stoic wisdom on discipline, resilience, and inner mastery. Until next time, protect your peace, master your mind, and remember, the world can only manipulate the parts of you that you refuse to master.